Have you ever noticed that sometimes a man's smallest touch can tell you more than 100 beautiful words ever could? Not because the touch itself is magical, but because genuine love has a way of revealing itself quietly, especially after 50. Woman to woman, by this stage of life, most of us are no longer impressed by expensive gifts. We've heard beautiful promises. We've listened to romantic speeches. We've learned that words can be sincere, and sometimes they can be empty. What stays with us are the little moments, the moments that make us feel safe, the moments that make us feel seen, the moments that remind us we don't have to carry the weight of life all by ourselves anymore. Several years ago, I met a woman named Elaine. She had been widowed for almost 8 years before she met Richard. Neither of them was looking for a fairy tale. They had both loved before. They had both experienced heartbreak. And they had both reached a place where peace mattered more than excitement. One afternoon, they attended a community fundraiser together. As they walked through a crowded hallway, Richard gently placed his hand on the small of Elaine's back. He wasn't trying to impress anyone. He wasn't showing off. He simply wanted to guide her through the crowd. Later that evening, Elaine smiled and said something I'll never forget. It only lasted a second, but somehow I felt completely safe. That is when I realized something. A mature woman rarely falls in love because of one grand romantic moment. She falls in love because of dozens of quiet moments that make her heart feel at peace. Today, I'd love to share 5 gentle touches that often reveal a man truly loves you. Not because they create love, but because they often reveal a love that is already there. Number 1. His gentle hand on your lower back. Woman to woman, this isn't about control. A good man isn't trying to lead you. He's trying to protect you. Whether he's helping you through a crowded restaurant, walking beside you after church, or guiding you across a busy street, his touch quietly says, "I've got you." After 50, many women have spent years taking care of everyone else. Children, parents, grandchildren, work, responsibilities. We've become so used to being strong that sometimes we forget what it feels like to simply relax. When a man gently places his hand on your lower back with kindness and respect, it reminds you, even if only for a moment, that you don't have to carry everything alone. Love often feels exactly like that. Not dramatic, not loud, simply peaceful. Number 2. He holds your hand with both of his hands. Most people hold hands, but this feels different. Imagine sitting together after dinner. You're telling him about something that happened during your day. Without saying a word, he takes your hand, then gently wraps his other hand around it. Now your hand rests safely between both of his. He's not distracted. He's not looking around the room. He's looking at you, listening, present. Woman to woman, I think one of the greatest gifts anyone can give us is their full attention. Not half of it. Not while scrolling through a phone. Not while thinking about tomorrow. Just complete presence. Elaine once told me that Richard had a habit of doing exactly this whenever she spoke about something important. He never rushed her. He never interrupted. He simply held her hand and listened. One evening she laughed and said, "Do you know what's funny? He makes me feel heard before he even says a word." Because sometimes love isn't measured by what someone says. It's measured by how completely they make us feel seen. Number 3. He gently rests his forehead against yours. One rainy afternoon, Elaine and Richard sat together watching the rain. Richard rested his forehead gently against hers. Neither of them spoke. Later she said, "I've had men kiss me before, but I've never felt so emotionally close." It wasn't about passion. It was about trust. Number 4. He gently strokes your hand while you're talking. Love often lives inside the smallest moments. Elaine smiled and remembered that Richard would gently stroke her hand while they talked about ordinary things. Dinner, flowers, movies. Ordinary moments became unforgettable because she felt cherished. Number 5. The long, unhurried hug. Life after 50 leaves fingerprints on every heart. Heartbreak, loss, loneliness. One evening, Elaine received difficult news. Richard didn't offer advice. He simply wrapped both arms around her and held her. He stayed. When she stepped back, she had tears in her eyes. Not because she felt weak, because she didn't have to be strong anymore. As I think about these 5 gentle touches, I realize they all have something in common. They're not really about touch. They're about respect, safety, kindness, attention, patience. By this stage of life, we stop looking for butterflies. We start looking for peace. Real love often speaks in whispers. A gentle hand, a warm embrace, a quiet forehead against yours. A simple touch that says, "I'm here. You're safe." You don't have to carry life alone anymore. Woman to woman, never underestimate those quiet moments, because they often reveal a man's heart far more clearly than his words ever could. If this conversation spoke to your heart today, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these 5 gentle touches means the most to you? Share it in the comments. Your story may encourage another woman who needs a little hope today. Until next time, take gentle care of yourself. And remember, the right man won't only tell you that you're loved, he'll make you feel safe enough to believe it.